This picture and the caption, not believing in the existence of aliens is like taking a spoonful of water from an ocean and saying, there is no shark in the ocean because there is none in my spoon. I left this person a comment. It was about the phrase and how, uh, we have no concrete evidence, I mean, communal evidence or objective evidence of an alien, that particular being, even though I believe, yeah, it might be true. I mean, it's probably true, they do look like that, but, and then, we have concrete evidence of a shark, although it is an analogy, so I kind of get that, but I just don't like that argument. It's a flawed argument. And also, yeah, it'd be very, not just arrogant, but just be very, like, pathetic to think there isn't being like that, other beings in the universe, not just a galaxy. I mean, even find in our solar system. Who knows? Maybe they're hiding, probably here on Earth. But what is an alien? Alien is also, that alien is a foreigner. So foreign life outside of what? The planet or our solar system. Uh, the universe expands. It's just, it's that's, at least that's what, the pictures led me to believe. It just is astronomical numbers, small numbers, to believe that we're the only life. Life, it just exists. I mean, like, just like humans or just like that. Who knows? And by the way, that being right there next to the astronaut right here, it just reminds me of Star Trek and evolution. At least that's why, a lot of people understand that, because let's say, I don't know, it could have gone either way on Earth. Let's just say that, there wasn't whether it was like how you like to believe that the aliens were vanished from Earth. A lot of them. Which one of those beings was the strongest, would survive, and would have evolved? What beings or life would it be like on Mars if it had an atmosphere that was hot, arid? Would it be a lizard? Would they dominate? Would they dominate in that weather? Would they, some other beings, snakes, like serpents? Eventually, after millions of years, who knows? Maybe they would have some moisture, water, but it would just dry out. Who knows how it would take? Uh, you know, uh, the planet and the atmosphere, the environment is very important towards evolution as well. You know we're evolving in such a way. People make fun of jokes. We're by the computer. I'm sitting by the computer right now. We're evolving to this level where just, we're not as physical in our daily activities. That's a form of sociology, at least to my extent. It's a biological thing where we're evolving to a certain degree, but on a smaller scale. But imagine thousands of millions of years. How about billions of years? I mean, jeez. That could come from any set beings, that creatures that we're not sure aware of. Do we have all the creatures types here on this planet? There's thousands. I mean, there's so many species. I don't know the exact number. Probably the millions, right? All these species, but who knows who would have survived evolution and thousands, millions of years would have evolved to a level where it could dominate the planet. Because I don't want to say it's a big game. That's pretty much what that is. All these other species, some of them hunt each other, prey predators. If you look at that, we are the ultimate predators. Even though we don't go after the prey, we're dominating here to a certain degree. I mean, certain degree, we do as far as the human beings. That's what we're named. I was just thinking, and that's the stereotype of what an alien is. And I get it, yeah, they're shorter, smaller, they're different colors, right? But is there a being that actually looks not prettier, but is more evolved than a human being? You know, I mean, we evolved from monkeys, apes. Eventually, we came. Everything came out of water. Water sustains life. But uh, out where we are going to evolve in like thousands, hundreds, thousands of years. Are we going to look prettier, or our eyes are going to expand like that because we're sitting by the monitor? So eventually, we're going to have to. Our DNA is going to have to. Immune systems, our biology is going to have to fight against the UV rays. 'Cause that's what those eyes look like to a certain degree. At least that's what I'm thinking. But let's just say Star Trek, how they had like the reptile beings, and it's like on their planet, whether they're from multiple planets, whatever, they advance to that level, and they could, whether they use speech, whether you speak English, whether they use ESP, that clairvoyance thing, a sense to communicate mind to mind. Except this being actually has a mouth, so maybe he has vocal cords that he can communicate. No reproductive system from there, no reproductive system, so I don't know how that could again. I always thought it was and people pointed out as a synthetic being. Maybe it's created in a lab. Who knows? I didn't, it could go either way. I don't know. It just that's generic, and I mean I guess it looks peaceful. It's bare naked though, and it looks like it's on like a planet Mars, and it's very arid and hot, some degree, and it could just survive. Except if it has a mouth, what are you doing there? Are you gonna open it? I don't think that's a good idea. That's some kind of you know, defense system, but I don't know. It just I don't know, but I don't know if I believe in that. It's it's a bit foreign to me, and it's huge, much huger than the astronaut, but that's all right. There's probably beings like that as well. Um, what if the dinosaurs did survive? I mean, do you think that the monkey ate apes? You know, it was like it was like millions of King Kongs, but even then, it would be a fight because there was flying dinosaurs. You know, so who knows how that would have taken shape? Who knows? And you know, right now, if the plan, you know, who knows how the plan would have looked? Who knows who would have won in the evolution game? It's just, you know, it's food for thought. And there's other planets, and you know, whether reptilians, whether more like some beings that evolved from apes. You know, I wonder where they are. You know, maybe we should. You know, it's pretty interesting stuff. But yeah, just someone told me, you know, let's say you go to a planet, you find an ant, like alien ant farm. That's an alien according to us. That little insect, let alone other creatures and beings. You know, but yeah, it's a big game. Whether I don't think it should be though.